What if I told you there's one simple strategy that can help you pay off debt fast? If you're drowning in student loans, credit cards, or car payments, and the interest feels like it's breeding faster than you can kill it, then I'm going to show you exactly how to crush that balance in record time, plus my personal strategy that I used to become completely debt-free and finally gain financial freedom. Let's get started. Here's the twist. Most people are doing the exact opposite of what actually works, and it's costing them thousands. If you're like most people, then you might be paying the minimum on your loans each month. But the problem isn't just that you owe money, it's that the interest is quietly stealing your paycheck and future income. What you don't know is that the faster you pay it off, the more money you'll keep for yourself. When I decided I was done with debt, I made one bold move. I sent 50% of my salary straight into a high-yield savings account for 2 years. I never touched it, and because it was in a high-yield account, it quietly earned extra interest while I stacked it up. Here's the surprising part. I didn't give up my coffee runs, Friday night pizza, or occasional nights out. Instead, I went after the big 3 expenses that actually matter: housing, transportation, and food. My rent was heavily subsidized, instantly lowering my largest bill. I rode the train to work and walked whenever I could, slicing my transportation costs almost to zero. And I stuck to a tight food budget, cooking about 80% of my meals at home. By the end of those 2 years, I wiped out my student loan in one single payment. Just like that, no more monthly loan bill, no more interest quietly eating away at my paycheck, and total control over my income. The next strategy is called the stacking wins method, and it's perfect if you want both the emotional boost of quick progress and the financial benefit of tackling high interest debt. Here's how it works. First, start with a quick win. Pay off one small balance completely, even if it's not your highest interest rate. That immediate progress builds motivation. Then, shift your focus to the debt with the highest interest rate to save the most money in the long run. Let's say you have a credit card with a balance of $1,200 at 22% interest, a car loan of $7,000 at 6%, and a student loan of $14,000 at 5%. You'd knock out the credit card first for that fast win, then tackle the car loan because it has the next highest interest, and finally finish off the student loan. This back and forth approach keeps you engaged and also prevents you from losing thousands to interest. Another powerful but underrated tool is zero-based budgeting. The concept is simple. Every dollar you earn gets a job before the month starts. Your income minus your planned expenses should equal zero, not because you have no money left, but because every dollar has been assigned a purpose. Here's what that looks like. Let's say you take home $3,500 this month. You budget $2,800 for rent, utilities, food, transportation, and other essentials. That leaves $700. Instead of letting that money vanish into random spending, you assign it directly to your debt payment before the month even begins. Do that every month and you've put $8,400 toward debt in a year without changing your income and without wondering where your extra money went. Now let's cover the 2 debt payoff methods you've probably heard of. The first is the debt snowball method. You list your debts from smallest to largest balance, ignoring interest rates for now. You make minimum payments on everything, but throw every extra dollar you can at the smallest one. Once it's gone, you roll that payment onto the next debt. This method works because it builds momentum. Each debt you eliminate is a small win that pushes you to keep going. The second is the debt avalanche method, which focuses on saving the most money on interest. You pay off the highest interest debt first, regardless of the balance. Using our earlier example, that means you'd hit the credit card at 22% first, even if it's not your largest debt because that's the one costing you the most. Both work. Snowball is better for motivation, avalanche is better for math. Finally, paying off debt fast isn't just about math, it's about mindset. For millennials and Gen Z, lifestyle pressure is real. You scroll through social media and see friends traveling, dining out, upgrading their tech. But for a year or two, choosing to live below your means can be the best investment you ever make. Cutting 2 or 3 recurring expenses, like canceling unused subscriptions, cooking more at home, or negotiating a lower phone bill, can free up hundreds each month to throw at debt. Remember, it's temporary sacrifice for long-term freedom. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you no longer owe anyone a single dollar, just pure financial freedom. For most people, that sounds like a dream, but the truth is, you can get there way faster than you think. These strategies have helped thousands of people pay off debt in record time, especially if you're a millennial or Gen Z navigating life with sky-high costs and rising interest rates. This is how one small change in your plan can save you thousands of dollars and years of stress. So whether you choose the snowball or avalanche method, the formula is simple. Get clear on your debts, focus your attack, automate your payments, and throw every extra dollar you can at the problem. The faster you pay it off, the faster you take back control of your income and your future. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more proven money strategies that actually work. And in the comments, let me know which method you're going to try first. See you in the next video.